Hi, welcome in. Hi, welcome. Have a seat. Thanks for coming back to Campaign Solutions. First of all, we've done a lot of work, and I think your client, Mitt Romney, is going to be very pleased.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here. Governor Romney is very worried about Rick Perry. See, Mitt wants to appeal to the Tea Party.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's roll out the PowerPoint. Listen to the debate clip here.
Your state has executed 234 death row inmates, more than any other governor in modern times. Have you...
Wow, did you hear that applause?
Have you struggled to sleep at night?
They love death. Death is in. It's hot. It's hip, man. Death is the new iPod. Now, check this clip out here.
But, Congressman, are you saying the society should just let him die? No.
Amazing. They can't get enough death.
They can't. And that's what Mitt Romney's going to get them. Now,
right.
Let me ask you something. Will your client do anything to get elected?
Hello. He's Mitt Romney.
I know. I just had to ask. Okay, here's the outfit. Brendan, bring it out. Here's the outfit that the governor is going to wear to the next debate.
Wow, the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Is that a real Sith? Looks kind of sharp.
Yeah.
It's a felony in most states.
Yeah. Well, you said not to worry about the cost. I hope you meant it.
Yeah.
Because this next number is not cheap, okay? We can just clear the door with it. Here we go. This is for Mitt's big debate wrap-up.
Holy cow, a guillotine.
You said it right. Good.
Guillotine, whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. But didn't Alice Cooper do something very similar?
I'm glad you brought that up. You see, we cleared it with legal, and just one more question here. Has your client had a rabies vaccination? Because it would really help if he could bite the head off of a live bat.
Doesn't have to be alive.
Ooh, restraint? Hello? Where did that come from? I hear John Huntsman is going to decapitate a baby doll on stage.
All right, okay, we're all in.
That's what I thought. Great. We'll send a barber over to give the governor a Paul Ryan haircut. Should be all set. Oh, there's some stadium rock. Love it.
Hooray! Why are there outbursts of applause at these debates every time there's death mentioned? I mean, look, Ron Paul was asked a hypothetical question about someone who goes into a coma and has no health insurance. Wolf Blitzer asked him, are you saying society should just let him die? And people in the audience shouted, yeah! The sad thing is that when it comes to the death of others, conservatives just turn their head. But the sadder thing, the really heartbreaking thing, is that they turn their heads toward the death of others and cheer it on. I mean, we've gotten applause now for executions. We've got an applause line here for, hey, we're not a welfare society. We're not a socialist society. We're a society that gives people the freedom to die. Well, wouldn't real freedom be being able to choose whether or not you want to live or die? Wouldn't that be like real freedom, especially, for somebody who, through no fault of their own, got sick? That kind of thing. Apparently not. There is this death cult there called the Tea Party. And incidentally, Ron Paul's answer for the uninsured person in a coma was that a non-governmental institution should step in, like the church or the undertaker. It's unbelievable. And then, Michelle Bachmann got so desperate last night, she had to actually tell the truth about the lobbying and the money buying any position from the corrupt Rick Perry. And there's a lot of politicians that are this corrupt. There are a lot of politicians who could be bought. Rick Perry's whole point last night was that he could be bought, but not for $5,000. Well, the truth is he got $30,000 from Merck, but okay. His whole message to Michelle Bachmann last night, who was outraged, I tell you, not so much that we were trying to cure cancer. She was outraged that he did it by executive order, and she wanted to say, she was a mom, and she's outraged. I tell you. Now, Santorum tried to weigh in and say, we give vaccinations. The state actually mandates vaccinations for communicable diseases, and there I understand it, but I don't understand it when it comes to cervical cancer. I wonder if he understood it. I wonder if these people would have cured polio. I wonder if they would have been part of the plan that cured the polio because it wasn't communicable. I'm listening to these people last night, and I'm stunned by the applause lines. I'm stunned by the cheering of the death. I'm stunned by the outrage at the Gardasil was not placed in the proper. I mean, Rick Perry's. Well, I always, if I'm going to err, I err on the side of life. Well, that's a big freaking lie, because the last applause line he got was for erring on the side of death in the executions.